The following program is meant for adult audiences only. If you are easily offended, you are choosing to be offended by continuing to watch. If jokes upset you, whether bad or good, you might end up crying. Being a bitch in life is difficult, I imagine, but you must find a way to continue. For all the haters and lurkers, hope you enjoy the show. For the bigot army, enjoy the show. Don't be a pussy.
そうだ。テレビつけてもいいぞ。
冒険アニメ。
よりによって。
サイレンサー付きの拳銃だと。
ワクワク。
I can't do this anymore. I'm literally sick. I'm literally sick to my stomach. I'm sorry. No! What has happened to America? What has happened to democracy? Why?
He was special.
Votes at this time. That means he needs 23 more. Pennsylvania has 19 electoral votes. Michigan.
We have literally lost the plot. We have lost the plot.
Billions and 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 billions.
Why? Do you really hate me that bad?
We have literally lost the plot. We have lost the plot.
I just woke back up. What the f*** is going on? America, y'all dead ass. Come on, bro.
I've been crying in my room for the past hour. For the past fucking hour. And people saying, oh, but New York is blue. I don't give a f*** New York is blue. Like, the fact that this man is a president now. My parents apart because they just don't get it, and they don't get that they voted for someone who's gonna make my friends' lives hell. My life's okay. I'm a white woman, but my friends are not gonna be okay.
What the fuck?
Somehow, he has once again officially won the presidency.
Billions and billions and billions and billions.
I see the hate that this world harbors towards women, towards LGBTQ+, towards people of color, towards everyone who is not this mold.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Today, this country has proven to us that they hate women, people of color, LGBTQ+ members, everyone else more than they hate a literal felon who has committed schmeshmal. That is how much hatred they harbor for women, and I fear that things are not going to get better. This is not moving in the direction of things becoming better. They have won the presidency, they have won the Senate, and they will probably be winning the House. The GOP will have full control to pass and do whatever they want without being stopped. And we have seen what that means. We have seen their playbooks and their projects and their plans.
That was an overreaction.
All the stupid donor money, all it's ever done is lead to more losses.
I have never been so utterly disappointed in a group of people. And I just don't understand. Like, how do you not understand we are under his tax plan? That tariffs will cost us money.
No.
That he is a misogynistic, homophobic, racist, bigoted piece of shit who does not care about you. He doesn't.
If you die tomorrow, he could give 2 fucks. He could give 2 fucks if you eat, sleep, have a house. He doesn't care. And the fact that you think he does just shows how uneducated and how ignorant you are.
There is a 5th dimension, beyond that which is known to man. It is a dimension as vast as space and as timeless as infinity. It is the middle ground between light and shadow, between science and superstition, and it lies between the pit of man's fears and the summit of his knowledge. This is the dimension of imagination. It is an area which we call
the Grifter Zone.
Oh, you found your moo.
Who's there?
Somebody replies and it says, "This is embarrassing." And he says, "Not as embarrassing as your take on trans kids. It was not researched. It was cruel and it had no basis in facts. So forgive me if I don't take all your takes that seriously." Who's this person?
Bruh.
Look at the fucking thumbnail. God of Cock Meltdown. Oh my god, look at this. Oh man, yeah, sure. Trans kids, for sure, man.
Right, but you're giving an opinion on an article with a headline that's inflammatory. So the fact that you're giving an opinion on what's on screen,
Can I focus on the inflammatory nature of the headline?
Well, can I assume that everything in this article you would agree with?
You shouldn't assume. It makes an ass out of yourself and me.
Okay, so then
on his Twitter, down his timeline, you're gonna see a lot of ass and titties. Okay? All right? You're gonna see a lot of ass and titties. Me on my Twitter timeline, you ain't gonna see none of that. As a matter of fact, I can show you. But anyway, I can scroll down my, you know what I'm saying, just to let everybody know. I can scroll down my entire news feed on Twitter. Why would you ruin my point? I'm trying. God damn. Why would you ruin it? I didn't do that. I don't know who this chick is. As you can see, I don't follow her. I don't know how that appeared. I didn't. Somebody's gonna try to use that as an argument against me. Listen, I don't know this person. Okay, I don't know them. Okay, I've never seen this person on my news feed. I've never seen it.
Wait.
Why would you do that? I can't even edit it out.
You guys don't have to take off the kid gloves. Matter of fact, why don't you put them on for a change? That would be a good change of pace. How about that? Well, Hypno. How is it my fault? What? And Bracken gifted this and I'm immediately called an anti-Semite? Come on, dog.
Bruh.
What are these characters? Nazi furry? Hypno, why would you do this to me? Said, welcome to Goonergate. Protect your booty hole. Is this what we're doing? Is this how we doing? Yo, I I don't appreciate that, Hypnotic.
What up, nerds? It's Alyssa Mercante, Kotaku senior editor, and
following Pokemon, I think everyone would say,
"Shut the fuck up. You're a fucking cunt. Shut the fuck up. You're a stupid cunt. Suck my..."
And I would take her to Chili's, maybe. You know, like, genuinely, I just want the best for her. Genuinely.
Listen, if it was consensual and you didn't hate the Jews, I'd fuck the shit out of you. I would.
People are gonna clip that.
Good.
You know that I
Clip
don't.
it. Clip it. I know you don't. Come on. But that's the thing. Why can't we have fun?
Bruh.
Have you or someone you love been canceled? Have you been the target of online harassment because of something you said or refused to be compelled to say by the mob? Did you mistakenly think you could be an individual, form your own opinions, and keep all of your friends? Has your social credit score tanked because you had a conversation with, subscribe to, or follow someone who suffers from wrongthink? Have you been called a literal Nazi because you think taking care of one's physical health is important? Have you tried apologizing for your transgressions only to find out you actually poured gasoline on the they-them flames? Have you ever had a politically incorrect thought or, heaven forbid, made an off-color joke? Well, we here at the Office of the Cancelled are here for you. As a member of the club, we offer exclusive trading cards, flak jackets, lapel pins, access to bomb shelters, as well as audio tracks from based artists that are sure to pump you up for a day at the range and get some of that much-needed two-way therapy. Remember, folks, you're only canceled if you let yourself be canceled, and every one of those collectivist NPCs can go fuck themselves.
You! Show me them boobies!
They're eating the dogs, they're eating the cats. Eat the cat, eat the cat. They're eating the dogs, they're eating the cats. Eat the cat, eat the cat. They're eating the cats, they're eating the dogs. Eat the cat, eat the cat. They're eating the cats, they're eating the dogs. Eat the cat, eat the cat. They're eating.
I'm gonna wait some time because the longer we wait, like the more realistic it'll be, you know, when he comes back to life. The touch of the black man in a woke story. The God hand shining down, shining upon thee. White man as you lay down. Cis white man and couple in background. Understand the power of a black man is a God hand.
Pro-black Twitter
Breathe life into you. One touch is not enough from greatness. One touch from the black man. Watch me do it again. Kneel and be amazed at the touch of the black man. I bring life. I bring life.
Pro-black Twitter hoes!
That's right! That's right!
With a dick in her ass. Like, are you? Oh, yeah.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
I'm shocked. Oh.
Bruh.
Do it the other way so y'all can. Oh. Baby, I'm shocked. Oh. Can you you stop? Oh, I'm finna come. Oh, can you stop? Oh, fuck out of here, bro. I was in a state of shock.
That Shaggy Closet cosplay? That hurt me, actually. Do I look like Shaggy?
Bruh.
Wait. Wait. No, I don't. No. He doesn't dress like this. No, I don't. Oh, I fucked up. Oh, I fucked up. Oh.
I ain't being retarded. I mean,
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Shit.
So to bust the rhyme without further ado, take it away, Mary Sue.
Jesus Christ is my nigga. He's the son of the original G. And he was sent to Earth to elucidate the way that we should be. What? Like if another MC says you're a freak, you're a lame butt rapper and your rhymes are weak. I don't get mad and I don't critique. I forgive him and turn the other cheek. I don't blaspheme and I don't brag. I don't cuss and my pants don't sag. I do exude a little Christian swag and I'm proud to be an American.
Jesus Christ is a nigga. Let his light shine through ya. Let his love pop a cap in your butt and say hallelujah. Jesus Christ is a nigga. He's a homie MC, JC. You see, he's an honest, caring, peace-loving nigga like me.
We got to celebrate our differences. We got to celebrate our differences.
Ooga booga doo, ooga booga doo.
We got to celebrate our differences.
Nacho taco, chimichanga.
Cause it's beautiful when the whole world sings together.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Hypnocast. That's right, we are live, boys. We are live, we are live, we are live. And we're going to dive down the rabbit hole that is known as the internet. Episode 301. We celebrated 300 episodes yesterday. And now today we begin our journey on the next 300. So bring it in here. Let's go. Bring it in here. Come on. I want to see all of the hugging emojis, which are already happening like crazy right behind me. Bring it in. Come on. Everybody hug it out. Let's go. It's episode 301. We got to start off the right way. We have to start off the right way. Bring it in. Look at all that. Look at all the love and the hugs going on right now. All right. Listen very closely while you're doing that. If you're watching on YouTube, like the stream. Like it. Like the stream. Come on. What are we doing? If you're watching on Rumble, like the stream. If you're watching on Twitter, like the post. And if you're watching on Twitch right now, Kato will take his strap out and he will do this to you immediately on New Black Street. So like the stream and avoid that. Avoid it. Don't let it happen to you. Protect your booty hole. It's Goonergate out there. Seriously. All right, guys, listen. Can I get a mic check, please? Mic check, titty check, balls check, trans check. What are we checking today? What are we checking today, man? We got a lot we got to talk about every single day. Ever since I started these fast topics, there's just like so much shit to talk about. But you know what? It's good. We cover everything. We cover everything we possibly can. Bald head check. Shout out to Toasty. What else we checking? Testicular fortitude check. I'm with it. DEI check. Fair enough. Biscuits check. I haven't had a biscuit in a long time. What else? Mushroom check. What kind of mushroom? Hey, yo. Wait. What kind of mushroom?
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Talking like the mushroom.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Like, what are we talking about? HXC says new gaming chair check. Very nice. Chainsaw check. That's different. See ya check. That's rude. Taco check. Fair enough. Poppy on the screen, 65 inches. Am I 65 inches? I think I'm missing a few. But fair enough. Magic mushroom check. That's interesting. Cleavage check. I don't see any titties, man. 0 titties. It's quite unfortunate. All right, guys, listen. Our ESG scores are at their maximum. We are fully funded. Like the stream. Let's do the Bigot Army roll call. Let's see who is in his chat right now. Aside from former Kotaku urinalists, Black Samurais that will not only just exist once, but twice now, thanks to the Yasuke simulator, and people who swear that they don't watch me, but they were celebrating episode 300 with us yesterday and are here watching episode 301. We got Tim Grove, Diz the Jizz, Toasty, Peaches and Cream, Vwis, Delta Sierra, Belcoot, Najibur TV, Just G, Mike, 17, Dragon, Radio Chimp, Faye, Ace Wolf, K. Prescott, Kalen, Wolf Room, Nathan Moon, Waichu, Old Man Cad, LBC Andrew, Piranha Pout, Garden of Eevee, Commander Sonak, Kagwana, Anime Mania 500, Sold Me Out, Alice Smith, Steve the Lynx, Charlie Nuclear, Poe Baby, Someone, Acel Gamer HD, XL Tomahawk, Slay Every Game, Dev Cracker, Mookie Dookie over on Rumble, Mike, 17, Little Kata's Abandoned Love Child. Now that was funny. Hypnotic and Rapture, get your goon on always, man. Neurotonic, Marius, D Rice Raid Fanfics, YouTube, The True Aztec Warrior. All right, 4 more, guys. 4 more. And that is it. We can only have 4 more people. And that's it. Let's see. We got the modifiers. We got Dead Stars. We got Oliver Adam. We got Latino Heat, Jeremiah Maxwell, Greg Geiger, Blue Stylite, PD Panda. What's up, PD Panda? Randall the Vandal, Fellstep, Trey Burkhalter. Kata says, hey, big booties. Crazy. Gooder Damas, Sir Spamalot, T-Man 26, Kalen, Jack, Democulus, Garden of Eevee. I think I already said it already. Brian Mack, Byron of Sidious on Rumble, Ed, Black Magic Monkey. What else? The Turtle Moves, TY, Spades, Benjathan, and let's see, Michael Turner, Quantum DeLorean, Rage Tiger 1, Serpentine Deity, and Praetor Mine, and a crippled Snorlax. All right, guys, listen. I called out as many people as I could. Sacrifice your fellow Bigot Army member, and let's see who is going to get the massive money shot today. Come on, boys. Who is going to get the massive money shot today? Let's see. Who's the sacrifice? Who is the sacrifice? We got the modifier saying to go down. No Destiny, no Pokimane, no Libtards, no Uno Reverse, times 5. Okay. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Goes to Yoda 13 saying to go down. No Diddy, no Jaffe, no Mercante, no JDA, no Uno Reverse, which goes to Gear Master saying to go down, which goes then to Charlie Nuclear saying to go down, which goes to Commander Sonox saying to go down, no Diddy, which then goes to Inferno Hell Knight saying to go down, no Diddy, no Jaffe, and to repent, obviously, which then goes to Dragon saying to go down eventually and says booty protected. Fair enough. Fair enough. That's different. That's new. Saying to go down from Charlie Nuclear. Huh. Which then says to go down to Secret Final Boss. Which then goes to Toasty saying to go down. Which then goes to Ace Wolf saying to go down, no Diddy. Which goes to Old Man Cad saying to go down. Which goes to BioT Wolf saying to go down, no Diddy. Which then goes to none other than Miss Lunatic. There you go, ironically. Miss Lunatic says, me please Hypno Daddy. Congratulations to Miss Lunatic. You are the recipient of the money shot today.
What the?
like the stream. I don't think she minds. I don't think she minds. All right, guys, listen, we got a lot to talk about, man. We got a lot to talk about. There is so much going on right now on the internet. It is ridiculous, other than you liking the stream, of course. We got to talk about a few things, man. We got to talk about Avowed apparently is banning users from their forums on Steam for engaging in what the community managers call anti-DEI behavior. It's insane, man. We need to talk about it. We're also going to talk about Inner Sloth has apparently announced an Among Us 3D game where now it's going to have a first-person view instead of the over-the-top view like it has been for a long time. So we'll talk about that. We're also going to talk about a post that I think is pretty damn hilarious that was posted on Avowed's Steam forums that apparently calls all of us racist bigots. Now, chances are it's probably fake, but we're still going to talk about it anyway because it's hilarious. We're also going to talk about how Avowed apparently was pitched as a Destiny meets Skyrim kind of video game. They were trying to turn it into like a live service game, but that never saw fruition. And I wonder why. I wonder if that's why all of the small details that are in games like Skyrim and Oblivion are missing from the game. We're also going to talk about Marvel Rivals. And now apparently Marvel Rivals was almost canceled because NetEase didn't want to pay for the characters. NetEase apparently was super cheap, right? Super cheap and didn't want to pay for the characters. Well, look at them now. Look at them now. We also got Disney, apparently, how Snow White, the marketing strategy has changed. And now Snow White is being marketed with including clips from the 1937 animated movie to try to get people to essentially feed into the nostalgia of Snow White and to get them to go see the film that's not going to be anything like the 1937 movie. And then last but not least, the main topic of today is going to be about none other than SmashJT's update regarding his lawsuit against Alyssa Mercante, because Ron Coleman has officially filed for a dismissal, and it is hilarious some of the stuff that's in there and the absolute own that Alyssa Mercante is currently experiencing right now as her own tweets that she tried to delete are being used against her literally in the court of law. So we got a lot of topics, man. There's a lot of topics to go over and talk about. So you're going to like the stream, hopefully. You're going to like the stream, hopefully. And now it's time to get into the best part, guys. It's time to get into the part that they always talk about. It's time to get into the part that they were raging about yesterday, by the way. Yesterday was insane. I heard some complaints. Let's just put it that way. We're going to talk about the part that the journalists love to talk about. We're going to talk about the part that the YouTubers love to talk about. We're going to talk about the part that the anime profiles over on X love to talk about. And that little segment is known as the pre-stream legends.
Money, print money, cash, money, well, capitalism, raise a bunch of money, more money, heaps and heaps of money, print money, cash, money, well, capitalism, raise a bunch of money, super chat money.
As salty as the sea, calling us no-code names. SJW screaming, but it's money they blame. Burning with envy, they're falling flat. They can't handle the sound of a super chat.
All right. Like the stream, boys. It is pre-stream legend time. The best part on YouTube, according to the haters. We got Dragon with a 5 saying, don't F with Nintendo. China got to learn the hard way. Yeah, that's also another topic we're going to cover. I totally forgot about that. My bad. Totally forgot about that. Hold on. Let me make sure this is all the super chats, because sometimes, you know, this should be messing with me. Yeah, it is. Perfect. All right. StreamYards is gay sometimes. Shout out to Dragon for the 5. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. We got Eric Jenkins for $4.99. Says, why did the vegetable boat sink? Because it had too many leaks. Mount Lady. He's already starting. He's literally already starting, and it's not like it's not even, it doesn't even count. It doesn't even count. Yoda 13 for a 5. Once upon a midnight dreary, as I pondered, bricked and weary, sounds like Kata. Goonmore quoth the raven. Vel Orcacus. What the fuck? Did you just summon Sonichu, you son of a bitch? Did you just summon Sonichu right at the end? You bastard. How dare you? Now we gotta defeat Sonichu. Damn it. Damn it. He got me. He got me. We summoned Sonichu. Son of a bitch. All right. Little Kata's abandoned love child for a 2. Sup, y'all? Dad sent me here, said Hypno is gay. Is that true, Kata? Does Kata even watch my content? I don't even know. Is that true, Kata? Adair Soto for a 99-cent super sticker. Thank you, Adair. I appreciate that. We got Ghost of the Guitar for a 2. Oiled up stream when? I think that you got the wrong stream. You're probably looking for a David Jaffe stream. So I would check with David Jaffe if you want an oiled up stream. We got Eric Jenkins for $4.99. Where would an astronaut park his ship? A parking meteor. Laughs, bigots, or Jaffe will, and I quote, suck off a homeless person allegedly. It's crazy, man. This is wild. Dragon Master with an $8 says billions and billions and billions and billions given away. Thank you so much, Dragon Master. I appreciate that. Walder Craig for a 1-month membership. The first one was a gift. The second one I did myself. Looking forward to many more. Gooner for life. Shout out to you, Walder Craig. Thank you so much for being a part of the Bigot Army for the last month. I appreciate you, man. I really appreciate you, man. You are a legend. Thank you. We got Prater Mind becoming a member all on his own. Shout out to Prater Mind. Thank you so much. You absolute legend. I appreciate you. We got Peaches and Cream with a 2. Like to stream bigots. Absolutely. Everybody listen to Peaches and Cream. We got John with a 1-month membership. All this hugging has me bricked. As long as you keep it to yourself, which you didn't. Corn Boy for $1.99 super sticker. Thank you, Corn Boy. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Emily's dismantling Delulu's for a 5. Good to see you, Hypno. Good to see you too, Emily. I hope that you are rocking with your cock out. Thank you so much for the 5. I appreciate you. We got Sold Me Out with a 2. Repent Sonichu. Yes, we need to do more than Repent Sonichu. We need to like, I don't know, do an anti-summoning circle. I have no idea. Anime Mania 500 with a 99-cent super sticker. Thank you, Anime Mania. You legend. I appreciate that. And then we got Sexy Vob Plume for a 2. New Day destroyed Revenant. I didn't even know who Revenant was. That's the funny thing, man. When I walked into that stream, I didn't even know who she was even talking about. I don't know who these people are. Who's Revenant? I have no idea. And then we got Benjamin with a 5 saying, hey, your 12-foot tall dog came back. He was asking about some guy named White Atreus. Or I think he said Atreus, some ginger dude. I don't know. 12-foot dog, really? Okay. That sounds very strange. Thank you so much, Benjamin, for the 5. I appreciate you. You can keep the 12-foot dog, though. For sure. We got Hayden Wayne starting us off strong with the first 8-bit Eric McRib of the night. Shout out to Hayden Wayne, the absolute legend. Thank you so much for that 20. He doesn't say anything, but that's okay. Silent protagonist. It's all good. It's all good. And then we got Old Man Grim for $1.99. Sup, Hypno. Sent you a pic. Alyssa Mercante is coping and seething. When is she not coping and seething at this point? I mean, honestly, this is like fucking ridiculous. Don't you think? Don't you think? Don't you think? I mean, it's insane. I'll bring it up. I'll bring it up in the fast topics. Thank you, Old Man Grim. I appreciate you, brother. And then we got SmashJT for $4.99. Says no SmashJT stream tonight. See you all on SNH tomorrow. #ad. Look at that. He's finally advertising the stream that he's super chatting. That's awesome. Thank you, SmashJT. Appreciate you. And enjoy your night off. We got the Nethro King for $4.99. Gotta ask, why is that new Alyssa face less creepy than the original? I guess it's because the original you already know is a real person, so you can't imagine someone looking like that, so it's a little bit more creepy. Whereas something that's animated, I feel like the imagination lets you run a little bit more wilder, right? But with a real person, it's like, how can you look like that? You know? But it is what it is. Shout out to you. And I think that is it. Let me check Rumble really quick. I think we're good on Rumble. Hold on. We are good on Rumble. Okay. Shout out to all you guys. Shout out to everybody in Rumble as well. I appreciate all of your support on the pre-stream legends, and I'm sure the people who are hate watching appreciate it too. It's time to get into the fast topics, ladies and gentlemen. Are we ready for the content? I think we're ready. Like the stream, share the stream, get people in here. Tell them that we are gooning tonight. Tell them we are. Demon Carol with a 2 says time for a cozy stream.
Emotional damage.
Incredible. I also may be doing a giveaway at some random point in today's stream. So if you want to win a potential video game, I would highly implore that you stick around for the stream and listen to the fast topics. So, guys, let's go over the fast topics. We're going to bang them through one by one. Here we go. We're going to start off with the one that Old Man Grim just sent us, which is Alyssa Mercante apparently coping and seething. Alyssa Mercante on her Blue Sky put up this post, and it says, farming a lawsuit brought on by your content for content. Apparently, this person is highly upset that SmashJT put out a video talking about the lawsuit that he himself is involved in. Imagine being upset that somebody who's getting sued is utilizing that lawsuit for content, but then you do it as well, right? You utilize it for your tweets, you utilize it for your Blue Sky. I don't understand why this is such a big deal. What's the problem? Are you worried? Are you scared? Are you upset? Because now you know this is where you have a 50-50 shot, although I think it's much worse than that. But let's go by the actual odds. Now that the dismissal has officially been filed, now it's up to the courts to decide whether or not they're going to continue with the case. And if you get denied, I hope you realize there's going to be a clusterfuck of bad press coming your way. I'm sure you know that too, but that's fine. I'm sure you expect that. That's the little fast topic number 1. Fast topic number 2. Did you guys see this hilarious clip going around from Dragon Ball Daima? Look at this hilarious clip, man. Vegeta is the ultimate gooner. Look at it. Although he's not really a gooner because it's his wife, but still. You guys already know how he goons for Bulma. Check this out. That's just hilarious, bro. And the crazy thing is that is such a Toriyama joke, but unfortunately Toriyama is no longer with us, but they still managed to get the humor down pat. All it took was Bulma saying she would no longer take a bath with him, and he immediately said, fine, I'll let you take over. It's all right. Fuck it. If there's one thing that Vegeta cares more about than than pride, is his vagina. Not his vagina, his wife's vagina. There you go. I fucked that up twice. All right, next topic. Third topic. Here we go. Shout out to Arch. Apparently, Avowed is banning users for engaging in anti-DEI behavior, which is not allowed on their Steam forums, apparently. So Avowed is having or the community manager, I should say, whoever it is having a great time moderating their forums. If you can read this here, which I don't think you can, so here, let me bring up the picture so you guys can see it. It's a little bit bigger here. Let me bring this up really quick. So I was going to make a video on this, but I'm like, you know what? It's probably just better if I make a fast topic on it. You have been banned from the Avowed Community Hub. And if you look here, apparently somebody was quote posting somebody that said, so then not a single person would ever grow out of it or detransition because they are trans, right? So why is there so many detransition stories? And this person is like, well, Wikipedia says that there is not many, so there's not many. And basically it was a back and forth about pronouns, trans ideology, and all that stuff. So apparently by the person questioning trans and detransition stories by them trying to bring that up, according to the community manager, that apparently is anti-DEI. Look at what it says. Ban reason. User was found engaging in anti-DEI, which is not tolerated on this forum. Bro, come on. Are we serious right now? Are we serious right Again, this is the kind of bad press that a game should not have, right? Just like when we were talking about Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 and how the community managers over there on the Steam forums, before everything changed and Deep Silver came in and reverted the changes, they were trying to do the same exact thing. They were trying to do the same exact thing before Deep Silver came in and was like, hold up, we're going to allow these discussions again. Let's not get too censorious. But before that, the community managers were trying to get super censorious over on Steam. And this is exactly what's happening here with Avowed. They're trying to ban people for being anti-DEI. So it's like, okay, well, that's retarded. Perhaps you should not do that. But, you know, that's neither here nor there. Anyway, so I just wanted to bring that up to you guys. If I find any more examples, am I surprised? No, of course not. Of course not. I'm not surprised. You guys got to understand, man, a lot of these community managers are all like the same. They all think the same. They act the same. They look the same. They dress the same, practically. They're all the same. So it's not shocking that a company like Obsidian is going to hire a community manager that acts like that. But then again, even if you want to look at a supposedly based studio, right? It doesn't matter. Based or not based, community managers are totally separate. And they're usually woke psychopaths, normally. So yeah, nobody's surprised by this, man. They're all the same fucking talking points, same NPCs, every single one of them. And at this point, they really should be putting in more effort into making sure they hire proper community managers, because I can't even count on two hands how many video games have been hurt or even killed because of what a community manager did. I honestly can't. There's more than what you can count on two hands. There's so many games that got affected by bad community managers. Helldivers 2 is probably a really good example of that. Helldivers 2 is a prime example of a community manager or multiple community managers fucking over the video game that everybody was loving up until that point. So community managers are the bane of the gaming industry right now. Anyway, moving on. So now we got another funny topic, fast topic number 5. This shit is hilarious. I don't know if you guys saw this, but I saw this about 40 minutes or so before I went live. From Breitbart News, just in, transgender actor Hunter Schafer reveals his passport has been updated to reflect his male sex per a Trump executive order. Trans people are beautiful. We are never going to stop existing, Schafer says in defiance. I am never going to stop being trans. A letter on a passport can't change that. And fuck this administration. I want to watch this meltdown. And I'm sure you guys want to watch this meltdown too. So let's watch this meltdown.
I had to get this fixed and get it replaced with a real proper passport, which I went to the Federal Passport Agency today in LA and did. I've had to do this one time before. No part of the process was different. I filled everything out just like I normally would. I put female, and when it was picked up today, and
he's fuming. He is fuming. I don't know if you could tell, guys, but he is fuming. The cheeks are red, and it's not because of makeup only. This man is fuming.
They had changed the marker to male. And like, I want to acknowledge my privilege, like not only as a like famous or like celebrity,
wow,
trans
the
woman
narcissism
who is white and thin and can adhere to like contemporary beauty standards. And
oh my God. You know what? Maybe he is a woman. Maybe he is a woman. He's got the narcissism down packed. He's got the fake empathy down packed. Holy shit. Maybe he is a woman. He sure is doing it the right way. Holy crap. That's insanity.
Can participate in all of that. And I pass, and
you got to acknowledge my privilege. I acknowledge my privilege of being white, thin, and adhering to contemporary beauty standards. But I have a dick.
it's it still happened. I don't
Which,
go.
by the way, shout out to YouTube. I know YouTube doesn't like when I talk about trans people, but let it be known the Trump administration has done this executive order. So me referencing him by his actual sex is not a bad thing. Never was, by the way, but now it's definitely not. So again, it's not hatred to reference someone by their actual real sex. It's not hatred to reference somebody by what they biologically are. And now more than ever, it is not hatred. So you could get angry all you want. You'll probably end up taking down this video too, for all I fucking know. But all I'm doing is covering a video, watching this person melt down.
Give a fuck that they put an M on my passport. It doesn't change really anything about me or my transness. However, it does make life a little harder.
Well, no, it's like, so I've always said this, and I will maintain this position, right? When it comes to trans people, you want to exist, you're an adult, I don't give a fuck. You want to become trans and fuck with your own psyche, I don't care. You're an adult, do whatever you want to do, I don't care. Right? You're not my family, I don't give a fuck what you do. As long as you're above age, I don't care. My thing, though, where it becomes a problem is when your made up imaginary identity now tries to become legitimate through legal documentation. The same documentation that gets utilized in analytics that get archived and stored for people to research in the future. Now, unfortunately, over the last few years, our numbers are going to be so fucked up because you got all these people doing fake identities that have legal paperwork showing them. And 10, 20 years from now, when people want to, for example, research testicular cancer and its growth over the years, they're going to have to say that at some point, testicular cancer affected women. And the reason why they have to do that is because our paperwork literally says that. So that's where it becomes a problem. That's where it becomes an issue. Your legal paperwork should represent who you were born as. So that way, statistically speaking, in the future, when we go based off these analytics and we look at this information, we can have accurate information to figure things out in the future, or even just now for that matter. But that's not going to happen if you are forging legal paperwork. But now you're not allowed to do that. So that's basically what's happening. That's basically what's happening here. You're not allowed to do that anymore. But that doesn't affect your identity. That doesn't affect who you walk around as, in real life as a person. That doesn't affect the fact that you're trans in real life. You can still keep being that. You're just going to have an M on your license now, which you should.
Personally, I think, I haven't tested it out yet. I'll find out next week when I have to travel abroad for the first time with my new passport. But I'm pretty sure it's going to come along with having to out myself to like Border Patrol agents and that whole gig much more often than I would like to or is really necessary. I just want to say trans people are beautiful.
If trans people are beautiful, what's wrong with telling everybody you're trans? I don't understand the problem. What's wrong with outing yourself as trans? If trans people are so beautiful, if it's something to be celebrated, if it's something for everybody to just be so happy about, then you should have no issue telling people that you're trans. Oh, so you gotta give them a passport? The only thing I can think of is that somebody might think that your passport is maybe fake because it has M and you're portraying yourself as a woman. But aside from that, that's the only thing that I can see. But I like how this absolute psycho believes in white privilege. Isn't that amazing? You got white privilege, you got thin privilege, you got fucking celebrity privilege, this is just a major privileged person. But apparently you got so much privilege that you could sit here and melt down over having to tell people the truth. It's incredible.
We are never going to stop existing. I'm never going to stop being trans.
Nobody said you are. Nobody said you're going to stop existing. Nobody said you're going to stop being trans. All we're saying is the legal paperwork that you utilize every day to move around in this country should reflect accurate information. That's all it is. accurate biological information. On your license, it doesn't say gender. It says sex. Aren't you the people that always say gender and sex is separate? Aren't you the ones that always say that? That's the first thing you go to when people say you're actually a man. So guess what? It says sex. It doesn't say gender. So guess what that means? That shit needs to be accurate. Your sex is a man. It is what it is.
A letter and a passport can't change that, and fuck this administration. And I don't really have an answer on what to do about this, but I feel it was important to share. This is real. So, yeah, fuck.
I'm sure you felt like it was important for you to share. I'm sure you did. Because you're narcissistic. That's basically it. So, okay, that was fast. Again, nobody cares, man. Absolute psychopath. And at this point, just you got to deal with it, man. We're going back to normalcy again. Fuck this whole, oh, my identity bullshit. Like, fuck that, bro. Nobody cares about that, man. Nobody cares. All right, fast topic number 6, man. Fast topic number 6. We got Pirate Nation. Now, again, every time I see posts like this, I automatically assume that it's fake. Just number one. But I want to share it just for the hilarity of it, in case, number one, it is real. And number two, there is, in fact, people that think like this. There is. Even if this particular post may not be real, there are people that genuinely do believe this. But the reason why I think it's fake is because every time a controversial game comes up, this same exact post is always made, almost word for word. Are you happy? Are you satisfied? It's always the same shit. So anyway, let's read this post. This was on the Avowed gameplay discussion forums. It's Reddit. Yeah, no. It's screenshotted from Reddit, but the post itself was in the Avowed gameplay discussion. So just listen to what this says. I feel like this is rage bait, like literal rage bait, engagement bait, but whatever. Anyway, it says, racist bigotry won again. Are you happy? Are you satisfied? Does your day feel that little bit better knowing a great developer comprised of hardworking folks is going to likely be shut down over this? All because you can't whack off to ugly character designs and cry about woke games all the time? Get the memo. This game wasn't for you in the first place. Yeah, I am happy. Simple. I feel like that's a simple answer. Yes, I am happy. I'm glad you noticed that. Just like we told the BioWare developer yesterday when he was like, stop being cruel to the... Like, no. My thing is, if you make a product that's trash and I bought that product, I have a right to criticize it. And if you're upset over the criticism, perhaps, maybe, the internet is not for you. Because this has been happening forever. We talked about it yesterday. We gave examples yesterday that are over a decade old. Some of them even more than that. Criticism is allowed to exist, and it doesn't have to always come from a nice place. It's inherently against the word criticism, unless you're looking for specifically constructive criticism, which is usually more on the positive side of things. But even then, it can be deemed as negative because people just don't like it. That's what it is. People just don't like criticism. So again, this might be fake, most likely, but I think it's hilarious because, like I said, there are people out there that do believe this. There are people like this that do think like this. And so when I see these posts, even if they are fake, I still talk about them because it's this kind of a game, right? Avowed is just that kind of a game. All right, moving on to the next one. So if you guys were unaware, I didn't know this, but apparently Avowed was originally pitched as a Destiny meets Skyrim game. And if you guys remember Avowed over in 2020, when the first trailer was released, it didn't look anything like the game that we got. If you guys remember the 2020 trailer. However, the game was apparently pitched as a Destiny meets Skyrim video game. And then on top of that, which makes it even... So basically like a live service Skyrim. That's basically what they wanted. They wanted a live service Skyrim. But not only that, I didn't know if you know this, but the game was rebooted twice. So much for that low budget. This game was rebooted twice over the course of its development. It says right here, the Avowed we know now wasn't the Avowed that was being worked on several years ago. Rather, it was being pitched as a multiplayer title, combining elements of Destiny and Skyrim. Via reboots and restructuring, the game honed in on established lore as well as open zones instead of an open world. So this was supposed to be a live service Skyrim, basically, which honestly, that sounds a little bit scary to me. I'm not going to lie to you. That sounds worse. That sounds worse than what we actually ended up getting. But see, this is the problem, right? This is the problem. They constantly want to make everything live service. They're even trying to make Elden Ring into a live service game with Night Rain, which again, I'm not sure if I'm a fan of that game yet, because what I've been seeing, I'm not exactly very excited about. But this is what they're aiming for. They're aiming for live service everything. And they don't realize that there's just not enough players to go around to make live service everything. That's also why so many live service games keep failing. Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League is a prime example of a live service game that failed. X-Defiant is another example of a live service game that failed. Marvel Avengers is another example. You could keep going and going and going. There just isn't enough players that want that type of content. People want good single-player video games. Maybe you could have a co-op mode. That's different. But people are looking for solid titles, not this live service shit that they promise to turn into something 5 years from now, but buy it today and give us money. No, nobody, like most people aren't looking for that. Bring back good co-op games. Bring back fucking good single player games, which I think they are, by the way, especially China, but that's besides the point. All right, next topic. What is this, number like 8? I don't know. I lose count. This is a big one. So this is what I was talking about earlier. Marvel Rivals was reportedly almost canceled because NetEase did not want to pay for the characters. Now, think about that for a second. And this is how you know NetEase is cheap as fuck. They didn't want to pay for the Marvel licensing and the characters and everything like that. They didn't want to do it. So they almost canceled the game. Now look at them. They're making billions of dollars, literally. I think the last number I saw was they made well over like 3 or 4 fucking like billion. I don't even know how much it was. It was insane. Sources speaking to Bloomberg make several claims about the mindset of NetEase's CEO, William Ding. One of these claims is that he wanted to cancel Marvel Rivals over payments to Disney. To avoid these payments, Ding allegedly asked artists to swap Marvel characters out with original characters. That would have never worked. That would have never, ever worked. I guarantee you that this game would not have been anywhere near as successful if it was for if they actually ended up going with original characters. It's the fact that they gave Marvel characters the respect is the entire reason why people are playing this game. Truthfully, I'm sure the game is fun. People talk about it all the time. I'm sure. But quite frankly, it's because you're giving people the actual real characters, not the DEI versions of them. You're giving them the proper Storm. You're giving them the proper Hulk, especially. Not the fucking bitch Hulk. You're giving them real Hulk. You're giving them real Venom. You know what I mean? You're giving them the real Marvel characters that have been basically abandoned in the movies in the West. So people finally are like, oh, this is interesting. So again, I just find it interesting that they were one step away from potentially canceling this game just because they didn't want to pay. But again, it's China. When the fuck does China ever want to pay? China never wants to pay. Why do you think they got rid of like a couple of studios in the West? Because they don't want to pay for it. Even though they're making billions of dollars, doesn't matter. It does not matter. NetEase has made billions upon billions of dollars. It is disgusting. But that's besides the point anyway. Next topic. Moving along. We got Snow White. Now, this is funny. Now, you guys know there's a whole bunch of drama happening right now with Disney and Snow White. Snow White is still supposedly going to be coming out soon. I'm sure it won't get delayed again. But apparently there is so much backlash going on with this movie that now the new marketing strategy for Snow White is to start marketing the movie with clips from the 1937 animated movie to try to essentially trick fans into their nostalgia and try to trick them into going to watch the movie, which is hilarious, by the way. I wonder, is this a clip of it? Let me see. Hold on. Let's see what we got. Yeah. Yep.
Magic mirror on the.
Yep. That's literally what they're doing. That's what they're doing. They're trying. Look at them. They're trying to phase in the animated clips. Look at that. You got Snow White and then you got Farquaad. That's what they're doing, man. That's what they're doing. They're trying to adhere to your nostalgia. Look, it says to return to the magical story. This is not going to be the same story. This is not going to be the same story. Let it be known. If you truly go to Snow White and you think this is going to be the same story, I feel fucking bad for you. I really do, because I feel like that is such a trick. That is such a trick to fall for. It's insane. It is insane. Anyway, let's finish it.
Magic mirror on the wall. Who's the fairest one of all?
Oh God. It's so obviously like desperate. At this point, Disney is extremely, extremely desperate to try to get as many seats in there as possible, to try to like trick as many people as humanly possible to go see this film, because we all know that movies usually live or die by their first week. So however strong their first week is usually how it's going to carry through. But Disney is desperately trying to convince people that this is going to be the same experience, and it's not. So even this part, look, when they're dancing with the dwarves, look at this. You got Snow White dancing with the non-creepy dwarves, and then you got Farquaad dancing with the fucking sex offenders. Look at this shit. Makes no sense, man. It's so stupid. Anyway, I just wanted to showcase that to you, ladies and gentlemen. I thought it was pretty damn hilarious. And it just goes to show that these people will continue to be unbelievably desperate for, I don't even know. I don't know. I don't know what their end goal is, really. I guess it's not to lose a lot of money, but let's be real. Number one, have they announced their official budget? Because you all know they make up the budget, right? Like what's happening with Captain America and the Brave New World. You know how they're all trying to say, oh, it's $180 million budget. We promise. No, it's not. No, it's not. It was $180 million before the reshoots. It's been proven, but they're trying to run with that story. I wonder what they're going to say this budget is. I wonder what they're going to lie and say this budget for this movie is. I'm sure they're probably going to say something under $200 million again. But the budget for this film is well into the $300 millions, easily. And that's not including marketing. Easily. This movie has been reshot like crazy. Not only that, they had to now make up fucking cinematic sex offenders. They had to make up digital sex offenders. So they're not using the DEI dwarves like they had before. They're just using the fucking digital sex offenders. That's what they're using. So that costs money. That's not cheap. CGI is not cheap, right? So it's got to be well over $300 million. It has to be. It has to be. But we'll see. We'll see what ends up happening, and we'll see if they actually announce the budget. But I don't think they're going to. I think they are going to avoid all bad press with this particular movie as much as they possibly humanly can, within reason. Obviously, it's going to be easier said than done, but again, within reason. Anyway, okay, we got one more story. Hold on. We got one more story. Let me bring it up. I thought I had it saved. I did not have it saved. Here we go. So, guys, they're coping and seething. They're coping and seething over Yasuke Simulator. I released a video about this today, so make sure to check it out on the channel. All the topics we're talking about today, some of them I made videos on, so check it out on the channel today. The gamers melting down. Rhiannon Bevan, this urinalist, is melting down. Okay? And they're melting down because, quite frankly, they're angry over Yasuke Simulator launching on the same day as Assassin's Creed Shadows. And they're trying to make it seem as if it's, basically like a racist thing. It is an insulting thing. It is like they don't get the joke, right? These people have a stick so far up their ass, they don't get the joke. They don't understand why it's funny, right? Look at this. I want you to read the cope really quick. Assassin's Creed Shadows is launching on March 20th after multiple delays. However, it won't be the only game that you play as a Samurai Yasuke that's launching on that day, as a very, very blatant ripoff is going live too. Bro, how is Yasuke Simulator a ripoff? How? Seriously. It uses almost no assets from Assassin's Creed Shadows, if any. I don't think it uses any. What are you going to say? Because the black guy's got samurai armor on, that that's somehow a ripoff? How the fuck is that a ripoff? Did you not say that black samurais existed? So what's the problem with putting a black guy in a samurai armor? There's nothing here that they utilize that rips off from Shadows. And then she's trying to say, well, they're making the game take place at the same year as Assassin's Creed Shadows. Okay. Yasuke was only in Japan for 15 months with Oda Nobunaga. You don't exactly have much time to differentiate on the time period. So the developers are called historically accurate developers, right? What's the name of their studio? Historically Accurate Studios, something like that. So right here, History Accurate Developers. That's the name of the studio. So if it's History Accurate Developers, then they're going to put it in the same year as Assassin's Creed Shadows. What's the big deal? What's the big deal? I don't understand the problem. It sounds like to me you are coping. And here's how we know they're coping, right? So check this out. The creatively titled Yasuke Simulator has appeared on Steam, also launching on March 20th. Though its premise and product description, it's clearly trying to copy Assassin's Creed Shadows, even being set in the same year. However, this one has been thrown together with generative AI and has the same vibe as the many other knockoffs that appear on Steam. Let me ask you guys a question. For those of you who are thinking about buying, Assassin's Creed, Yasuke Simulator. For those of you thinking about buying Yasuke Simulator, how many of you give a fuck that the game is made with AI? Are you buying this game with the understanding that you're going to get a top tier product? Is anybody buying Yasuke Simulator and thinking to themselves, I'm buying the next AAA banger? Obviously not. It is a meme game. It is a literal joke. Nobody gives a fuck about the AI. Nobody gives a fuck about how the game is made. All they're doing is buying the game as a meme and a joke and a funny. That's literally it. That's all it is. People are buying the game as a meme and a joke and a funny. And not only that, a lot of streamers are probably going to stream the game as well. I can't blame these developers. They're smart as hell for capitalizing on Ubisoft's retardation. But that's what it is. That's what it's for. This is a meme on a AAA title. That's all it is. So people are buying it knowing that. At least I hope they are anyway. I really hope they are. If you guys buy Yasuke Simulator and you're expecting not to have a broken slop game, something's wrong. Really, seriously, something's wrong. But there's so much cope. Look at this. They're trying to say, oh, it has repeating assets, and AAA games have repeating assets. Assassin's Creed is known to have repeating assets. Now, all of a sudden, repeating assets are a problem? Why? Because it's so blatantly obvious? And when I was playing Unknown 9 Awakening, it was the repeating assets everywhere. What are we talking about? Repeating assets are everywhere. But the best part is they get so mad because of the fact that you could pick up vehicles and guns, which by the way, you can ride a lowrider in the game and pick up like a machine gun, sniper rifle. That's very lore accurate, by the way. Yasuke was proven to use guns back in his day. Then it says those who have been crying about Assassin's Creed Shadows since it was revealed that Yasuke would be one of the player characters appear to think this is a big own against Ubisoft. I find it so amazing that you're claiming that we were crying about Assassin's Creed Shadows when we had legitimate concerns, and yet here you are crying and bitching about a meme game that nobody is concerned about. Isn't that incredible? So you could say we're crying about a game that's actually a AAA game that should be criticized versus a meme game that's a joke that nobody takes seriously, and you're crying about it because it goes against your DEI overlord. It's insane. And while there is a chance that someone really went to this much effort to attack Assassin's Creed for featuring a black samurai, how is this game an attack on Shadows? And then they try to say with the dog whistly dev name, history accurate developers. It's not entirely clear what the joke is. After all, it just looks like any number of poorly thrown together ripoffs that appear on marketplaces, bro. Should I play the song? I'm gonna play the song. I have not seen this much cope in a long time.
You are coping and seething. You just can't accept what you're seeing. Yes, you're coping and seething. The truth it is scalding, and now you are molding and coping so hard. Coping and seething.
Sorry, I had to play it because she was coping so damn hard. I don't even know if this is a female because let's be real, guys. Let's be real. Anytime we see supposed woman do I guess what you would call like an animated profile picture like this, where it's them, but it's animated to look better. Anytime you see this, that is 95% of the time a trans person. Let me see if I can find pictures. 95% of the time, not all the time, but 95% of the time. No, we might actually have a real woman on our hands. Hold on, this is a real woman. This is a real woman. Hold on, let me see. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's hard to tell with just a face picture. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell. She got that collapsed jaw though. Like her chin ran away from her ideology. This shit's crazy. That shit is crazy. But it might be a real woman. Who knows? Maybe. You never know though. But regardless, whether it's a woman or not, she is 100% coping. No doubt about it. And at this point, I think it's hilarious that you know what I think this is? I think that this is cope because these people genuinely fear the idea that, again, I don't think it's going to happen. But they genuinely fear the idea of Yasuke Simulator doing better numbers than Assassin's Creed Shadows on Steam. I'm not kidding. I am not kidding. I really do believe that they are scared of that. So that's why they are coping so much about Yasuke Simulator, because they're all talking about Yasuke Simulator. Every single one of them are talking about it at this point. So in any case, that's basically it. I think that takes up all the fast topics. Let me just make sure, double check. Yes, it does. All right. Shout out to all you guys. Thank you so much for supporting the fast topics. I'm enjoying them. I hope you guys are enjoying the fast topics too. Let's catch up on Super Chats. And then we are going to get into the main topic of the night, which I know all you guys are waiting for, which is SmashJT's lawsuit update. We have an update on his lawsuit. Ron Coleman has officially filed for dismissal, and we're going to read exactly what's in that dismissal and the amount of own that Alyssa Mercante is currently coping and seething about right now. Like, she's literally complaining that we are talking about, her lawsuit. She thinks that we're farming the content, even though I haven't spoken about Alyssa Mercante in over a month in terms of videos and live streams. My video today was the first one in over a month, but that's besides the point anyway. All right, let's catch up. So we got, let's see. We got Blackguard with a $20 banger Shout out to Blackguard for the 20. He says, Alyssa's EBT is about to run out very soon. She's going to learn really quick about how merit works. I hope she learns the right lessons and turns her shit around. I'll laugh at her downfall all the same, but I hope she can change. I respect what you're trying to say, but let it be known she's never going to change. She's never going to change. Someone who's that narcissistic, someone who is that self-absorbed is never going to change, even if they have a moment in life that's like a coming to Jesus moment. Whatever that may be, it doesn't matter. They still don't change usually. Very rarely do they ever change, unfortunately. But, you know, I can appreciate that you're holding out hope. But I just want to, you know, be real with you. Sold me out for it too. How can I be a CM? I can speak woke BS and bigot. You can speak both languages. That's good. That's good. The only thing, in order to apply to be community manager, you have to have a multicolored hairstyle, at least one particular nose ring, and you have to have some sort of like white, like anti-white privilege shirt. So like you have to have a shirt that says, I don't know, hashtag BLM or something like that. We got Mr. Whisper starting us off with the first nuke of the night. The first nuke of the night. Let's fucking go. Let's hit it hard. Shout out to Mr. Whisper with the 50. He says the white privilege BS is flawed. I saw a video the other day where someone said you can't be racist to white people because they're the dominant race. So by their logic, that the N-word would be acceptable if black people were dominant in the U.S. B fucking S. Oh, exactly, dude. 100%. You got to keep in mind, they say you can't be racist to white people. But that's because those white people think they are superior to you in every way imaginable. What do you call that? That's just doing what the KKK is doing and putting a fucking spin on it, right? That's trying to deliver racism through a cupcake. You're trying to pretend as if you're totally not racist. But if you genuinely believe that you are superior to everybody else because you're a white, that makes you racist. That literally makes you racist. Which is hilarious. So you cannot be the person who is going to decide what racism is when you are inherently racist anyway. But again, thank you so much for the 50. You are an absolute legend, Mr. Whisper. I appreciate you. That's a cool profile picture, by the way. It reminds me of my first hypnotic image that I came up with many, many years ago. Bowser Scaleskin with a 10. Freaking scared me with the Pokemon title. I thought it was over for Power World. I'm rooting for Power World and Pocket Pair. Yeah, a lot of people commented thinking that my video today was about Power World, and it's not. I never said it was. I don't know why people thought that, but I understand. No, it's about a recent lawsuit. China just lost a recent lawsuit to the Pokemon company that they've been chasing for years, and now they had to pay up. They had to settle, pay up money, and also publicly apologize. And Pokemon company posted the public admission of guilt and apology on their website. On their corporate website, which is just hilarious, by the way. Hypnotic's semi-autistic grandson with a 5. It's 9 o'clock. That means it's time for me to feed. Abuelo, you got anyone with big milkers willing to nestle me into their cozy bosom? No. Bosom? I meant not bosom. No. No. Go to bed. Go to bed. Sold me out for a 5. No, they deny biological fact and consider it hated and dated. GLAD and ACLU went too hard rejecting biological male and female differences in sports. They sure did, by the way. And now look at them. This is the problem when you push too far. When you don't know how to be okay being in the middle and you want to push too far, you're going to end up pushing people to the other side. And that's exactly why Trump is president right now, in my opinion. Orange Star with a 5. Cry about a game on Steam and doesn't have the mouse mark on the post. They don't own the game. These people, man. It is what it is, dude. That's what I'm saying. I think it's a troll. I think it's a troll. Bowser Scale Skin with a 5. Skyrim in its teens can't be beat because of the modding community. Hands down, if it's challenging Skyrim, it's doomed to fail. It just works. I agree. And I don't think Avowed is going to have a very big modding community, to be honest with you. Forgotten Vet, the silent protagonist himself, with the $20 banger. Shout out to you for the 20. I appreciate you, man. We got Little Hypnotic with a 5. Hey, Dad, that Yasuke game looks cool. I want it for my birthday. Go ask your mom. How about that? Go ask your mom. Make her buy it for you. Daddy's working. How about that? We got Takata with a 2. Yasim uses the same gun and car as Assassin's Creed Shadows. RIP. Fair enough. I'm telling you, man. It is a hilarious situation. I cannot wait to see more. Miss Lutic for $4.99. I hope that historically accurate studios will follow Yasuke's story, where after he leaves Japan, he becomes a prince of Persia and founds Rome. Frax. Sold me out for a 5. Yasuke Simulator is the game you would play in GTA, the same way you would watch Princess Robot Bubblegum anime in game. Exactly. It's literally just like a joke. It's a joke video game that's meant to bring laughs, and people are going to have a great time playing it. I just hope it's really cheap so it could go out to as many people as possible. So that way the number is as high as possible, because I have a feeling we could make it happen if enough people get behind it. But if it's like $50, fuck that. Bowser Scale Skin with a 5. Yasuke Simulator is like the guy I saw today on TikTok selling bags of outdoor air as well as blades of grass you could touch indoors. What the fuck? That's insane. Sorry, I had to cough. That's insane. Wow. Outdoor air? What the fuck is outdoor air? Indoor grass? What, so your dog could shit on it? I bet you he makes a lot of money, too. How much you want to bet he makes a lot of money? We should do that. We should have bigot grass. Bigot grass and bigot air. How about that? Blackguard with a 10. Austin Powers needs to infiltrate all these gaming studios and journalist sites to pull the wigs off of all these men pretending to be women. Yeah, baby. 100%. I agree. 100%. Peaches and cream for a 5. Chicken finger licking good like this stream. You would lick your fingers after eating chicken, huh? That's good. That's good. You got to savor every bit. Savor every bit. Zima with a 5. I'm going to buy Yasuke Simulator and run the game for a few days to pump the charts. Hey, pump? Hey, what do you mean by that? What are you pumping?
What the fuck?
What are you pumping exactly? Skymaster with a 10. Gamers unite. Buy the game, then let it run in the background for 48 hours. LOL. I agree. We should. We can make a statement. Adair Soto with a 2. Ain't she going to be homeless supposedly? I don't believe anything she says. I don't. Okay, so here's the thing. You guys know she was bought out on her contract, right? So since she was bought out on her contract, I don't know how much that is. I gotta imagine it's a pretty decent amount of money. So she's currently living on that money. She's currently living on that money while she looks for a job. And I know she said she was going to do a job interview or something like that, from what I heard. But she doesn't have a job yet. So she's living on that money. And eventually that money's going to run out. It's only a matter of time. She's in New York, right? Which is not a cheap place. And even where she lives, considering where she lives is not a super expensive place, it's still like more expensive than 90% of the country for the same amount that she's getting, right? 1 bedroom apartment, 1 bathroom probably. She's probably paying like $2,000 a month in rent, most likely. So not exactly very cheap. Baby girl Hypno with 199. Hi, daddy. Go talk to your mom. Talk to your mom. Bowser Scale Skin with a 5. They are meme things. Go breathe in clean air. Go touch grass. It's a satire, but dude actually passed it off and has sold 10 bags of air. I mean, there is easily 10 retards in the world. So I mean, I would imagine that he could probably sell it to a lot more people and get away with it. I gotta imagine. So I'm not surprised, to be honest with you. Are we at tier 1 yet? Did we hit tier 1? Guys, we're at 299 tier 1s in a row. Tonight will be the legendary 300 tier 1s in a row. I'm so excited. We got Adrian Cunningham for a $20 banger. Adrian Cunningham with the $20 banger says they could have had Yasuke bring the Creed to Japan rather than being a main character. Also, I wonder if they will have Nobunaga as the bad guy, given that he would align with the Creed better than the traditionalists. Maybe. To be honest with you, I really don't know. I think ultimately Nobunaga is going to play a pretty significant role, I got to imagine, in the story overall. Otherwise, they wouldn't keep talking about him, right? They keep talking about him, Yasuke, and Naoe. So I'm sure he's going to play a big role. But whether or not it's a bad guy or a good guy, I don't know. But I guess we'll find out. Thank you so much for the 20, though. I appreciate you, brother. Piranha Pal with a 2. Jaffe will want Alyssa more than she wants when she's homeless. Oh, probably. Honestly, he'll probably be like, listen, you could live with me. And I totally won't say I'm going to fuck you every single day like he did on stream. Totally not going to happen. Toasty with the Mosty for 3 months of support. Says Hypnotic doesn't get all up on his streams. I do. With that said, like the stream. Beesh. Again, no T. You got to do it the Latina way. And you got to say beesh, right? With all the gusto. You got to say it like that. Thank you, Toasty, for the 3 months of support. You legend. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. We are caught up. I'm going to check Rumble really fast. But we are, I believe, yeah, we're caught up. All right, we're caught up. All right, guys, let's get into the final topic of the night, the main topic of the night, and that has to do with SmashJT and his lawsuit. Ladies and gentlemen, SmashJT is obviously in a lawsuit with Alyssa Mercante. I'm sure all of you are aware of that, right? So now SmashJT, after a lot of talks with Ron Coleman, a lot of back and forth, I'm sure, and a lot of prep work and everything, SmashJT has officially filed with Ron Coleman. Yes, SmashJT. There's no H, okay? I'm trying to stick to the Latino thing. SmashJT. SmashJT. They have officially filed their movement for dismissal. Now, this is pretty normal stuff, okay? Again, nothing special. I'm not trying to sell it as anything special. But what I am trying to say is we are now in the end game now, right? Where both sides have essentially made their arguments. And this dismissal is them making their argument and trying to get this case dismissed. And if it does get dismissed under the anti-slap laws of New York, then Alyssa Mercante will have to pay every single legal fee that SmashJT had to pay. Everything, every dollar, every cent she will have to pay, which will be hilarious, by the way. So shout out to Ron Coleman for finally filing that movement to dismiss. It is an epic one. I have a screenshot here that's going to go over some of the information. Let me scroll down a little bit right here. Let me open it up in a new tab so we can read this all together. Let's see. Let's do this. Here we go. So we got some screenshots. You got to love it, man. Listen, they loved bringing up screenshots. They loved bringing up screenshots against SmashJT, right? Well, guess what? Ron Coleman did the exact same thing, and oof, are they bad? Of course they're bad. Now, here's the beautiful thing, right? SmashJT hasn't been deleting tweets. Alyssa Mercante has, in fact, been deleting tweets. Actually, let's see if that's still a thing. I haven't checked in a very long time. Let's see if that is still a thing. Hold on. Let's see. Let's go to detailed statistics. All right, it is not still a thing. Although I gotta imagine it kind of sort of is, because she tweets a lot. So anytime I see her, oh, here we go. One deleted tweet. Anytime I see her with days where she's only got 1 tweet, 2 tweets, 5 tweets, 9 tweets, that tells me, look at her average. Her average is like 30 tweets a day. That tells me that she was deleting tweets and she was trying to hide them by tweeting more than what she deleted so that she would still be in the positive, even if it's a little bit. Look at the amount of followers she's losing every single day. It's insane. She also unfollowed a bunch of people. You know she unfollowed people because the number is different from her followers leaving her. So we got some interesting information here. Anyway, Heavenly Gesture, I just noticed. I'm so sorry, brother, that you gifted a game. I'm going to showcase the game that you gifted after this, my brother. I'm so sorry. I will definitely get to it. Let me just finish the topic, and I got you, my friend. I got you. Do not worry. Thank you so much for your support. You're insane. In the good way. So let's read this. In any event, plaintiff's own online content establishes that as a matter of law, she cannot establish either that the characterization of her as a whore, that is a woman who has multiple sexual partners, or is sexually promiscuous, which is, again, all from the definition of the word, was either damaging to her reputation or even false, as shown in the screenshot at the right of just one exemplary post by her on her X account. Now, let's read this tweet, because this tweet's got to be one of the dumbest things I've ever fucking read in my life. And I remember reading this way back when she originally posted this. She posted this 8/12/2024. Look at what she posted. She said, I used to write a sex blog, and I was in a Boston bar looking for content, talking to an Olympic swimmer. A Shakira song was playing, and her music video was on a TV in the bar. Unprompted, he went, she's kind of fat. So I decided to sleep with him because I knew that it would be bad. It was. I eviscerated him in a post. Everyone got a pseudonym, and he messaged me for weeks after begging me to take it down and asking if I really did hear him farting all night, which she says that I did. Dude, so you hold on. So you're admitting that you slept with somebody for content. If you want us to believe that this story is true, then you're trying to tell me that you slept with someone for content? For content. And then, I'm trying to wrap my mind around this. Hold on. So you slept with somebody for content, and you also slept with somebody you hated. And let me get this straight. You think, for the men in the chat, please, hear me out. If a woman that doesn't like you, and let's say you didn't know she didn't like you, if she sleeps with you to own you as a chud, apparently she thinks that if she sleeps with this guy, that's owning him as a chud. Are you going to be upset? Are you going to be upset that you slayed pussy all night and this dumb bitch thinks that by giving you vagina that somehow is going to make the man upset? Are you kidding me? There is not a single man that I know of that is going to be upset or feels like he got owned because the woman who hated him slept with him. Ain't nobody going to feel that way. He's going to be like, well, I still hit it. Doesn't matter. Like, what kind of psycho thinks that sleeping with someone they hate is somehow owning the chud? I would never understand. Woe is me. I feel so bad with myself that, gee, can we do it again so I can feel bad again? That's exactly what the guy is going to say. You think he's mad? Of course he's not mad. He's only going to get mad if he catches an STD, which that's totally different. I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying. So then it says, as to more explicit allegations of page 182, the full context of the defendant's statements is provided by various online posts by the plaintiff herself. To meet her burden under New York law, her allegations must plausibly allege not only that the description of plaintiff regarding sex work as well as the exchange of sexual favors were false, but that the defendant knew that they were false or were recklessly indifferent regarding their falsity, when he made them. So basically, she has to prove that SmashJT, if the statements of her being a sex worker were false, which they're not, or her doing sexual deeds for favors, which is not, right? It's not false. None of this stuff is false. She's admitted all of this. So if she believes this to be false, she has to prove that, number one, they are false, which she can't, according to her own post. And number two, she has to prove that SmashJT knew they were false before he made the statements, which she can't because she has admitted that they're true. So what the fuck are we doing? This is why this entire lawsuit, in my opinion, again, and all of this is in my opinion, this entire lawsuit, the only reason it existed was not to win. I don't really think they thought they stood a chance at all. I think that this was discussed by a bunch of activists between the lawyers who hate the Gamergators and the journalists who hate the Chuds. And they saw an opportunity to get back at one of the Chuds, one of the bigger ones, supposedly, according to them. They saw an opportunity to get back at him and publicly dox his address without any legal repercussion, and anything else that came from it doesn't matter. That's what I genuinely believe. I'm not kidding. And again, that's my opinion on the whole situation. Looking at all of this, I cannot sincerely believe that you filed this lawsuit expecting that you were going to win. I can't. I just can't. Knowing that these tweets are out there, knowing that you have contradicted everything that you've said and so easily has been found by everybody, I just don't understand how you really thought that you were going to win this lawsuit. So I believe that this lawsuit had different intentions in mind. It didn't cost her anything. She's most likely being, served pro bono. I can't prove that, but I gotta imagine, considering she talks about how she's broke all the time and how her roof is broken and leaking and how she has no money and how she asks other people to donate her money and how apparently she's got to find a new place. All these things lead me to believe that she is in fact broke. So I gotta imagine that they're doing the work pro bono. I gotta imagine that's the truth. But again, it's all my opinion with that. So there was no other reason for this to exist other than to publicly dox, legally, mind you, SmashJT. That's the only reason I could see this being a thing. Otherwise, you're wasting everybody's time. Even if you get a judge that's an activist at the end of the day, how are they going to dance around this? How are they going to grant the motion, or how are they going to deny the motion for dismissal? By looking at all this evidence and saying, yup, she's got a case. No, you don't have a case. Anyway, look at some of these tweets. And mind you, she deleted these tweets, by the way. Just an FYI. These are part of the tweets that she has deleted. So let's go over it. Alyssa Mercante, June 2nd of 2023, says, Happy International Whores Day. I used to be a cam girl. Sex work is work. Beautiful. Alyssa Mercante, how did you get into the gaming industry? I suck dick, she says. Beautiful. Alyssa Mercante, I find it endlessly fascinating that a group of people who tout the merits of late-stage capitalism and screech about consumer rights are somehow against sex work, when that's just another very lucrative way of making money. It's almost like you hate women? Really? So then it says, defendant submits that in light of the Twitter and X post shown above, plaintiff cannot meet this burden, that each and every claim for relief in the complaint suffers from comparable deficiencies, that plaintiffs do not have a plausible path to amending the complaint, and that New York anti-SLAPP law entitles defendant to relief, including attorney fees and costs. See the case here, which is Bobolinsky versus Tarlov. So, again, ladies and gentlemen, Ron Coleman slapped the shit legally out of these people with just 3 pages. 3 pages. They did 54 pages. He did 3. It says it up here at the top right. 54 pages got responded to with 3 simple pages of, you're wrong, you're a liar, get over it. That's basically it. So SmashJT put out an article. I want to showcase his article now really quick, where he talks about it. And he's talking about himself in third person, which is very weird, by the way, Smash. SmashJT files motion to dismiss Alyssa Mercante's frivolous lawsuit. I guess it's because of Google search algorithms, probably, most likely. SmashJT attorney Ron Coleman files motion to dismiss Alyssa Mercante defamation lawsuit, citing failure to state a claim. The legal battle between Smash and former Kotaku senior editor Alyssa Mercante has finally had some motion. My attorney, Ron Coleman, has officially filed a motion, like the absolute boss he is, to request the outright dismissal of Mercante's defamation lawsuit, arguing that the case lacks both legal and any factual merit. Catching up to speed, this legal battle initially began back when Mercante filed a defamation lawsuit against Smash, alleging that my commentary and public statements that I make on my YouTube channel covering voices in the video game world and beyond somehow damage her reputation specifically and caused emotional distress, which we all know is bullshit. We all know that's bullshit, right? I feel like we all know that. There's no emotional distress whatsoever with this woman. She very clearly knows what she was doing every single time. But anyway, so in response, he launched a crowdfunding campaign and raised $60,000, which we already know. And then if you look here, hold on, what's this? Her lawsuit later revealed she was let go and her contract was bought out, contradicting her earlier statements. Oh yeah, so she lied about she lied about quitting Kotaku. She was actually let go from Kotaku. She was bought out of her contract and let go of Kotaku, but she initially told everybody that she left of her own volition, which was a lie. So this woman has been lying nonstop. Nonstop. We already know that. What's this? Jesus Christ, man. Stop recording on your phone, my guy. Stop recording on your phone. One of the key points in our motion to dismiss this lawsuit is the issue of jurisdiction. Mercante filed her lawsuit in New York, where she currently lives, despite acknowledging in her own complaint that I'm a resident of California. Coleman argues there are no claims anywhere indicating that I even conduct business in New York in the first place, making the choice of venue highly questionable. Trying to stretch being on the internet to a different state hasn't worked out in the past, so that in itself would be an uphill battle for Alyssa's side to prove. In fact, many legal precedents have come before this support that very argument, as courts have ruled that merely posting content online, regardless of someone's accessibility in New York, does not establish grounds for a case if the defendant has no direct business ties to the state, which he doesn't. This in itself could be a fatal flaw in Mercante's case from the jump. And then, of course, what the fuck, bro? I gotta save this. I gotta save this for thumbnail purposes. Hold on. I gotta save this for thumbnail purposes. We might have to use that at some point. What the fuck? Look at this shit, man. He's trying to outdo me for my thumbnails, man. You can't beat my thumbnail, man. My thumbnail was legendary today. Everybody knows it's true. Everybody knows it's true. My thumbnail was legendary today. You can't beat it. You can't beat it. Anyway, on top of that, Coleman highlighted that the complaint doesn't even specify any special damages, which is a requirement under the standards set for defamation cases. Without any clear allegations of harm directly resulting from his statements, the case lacks the necessary legal foundation. Again, what many have been saying all along, while anyone is technically able to sue anyone for anything, that doesn't necessarily mean anything, and certainly doesn't guarantee any sort of victory in the eyes of the law. Now, here's the funny thing, right? Here's the funny thing. This entire thing has been utilized by that particular side, and they're all harping on the fact that the lawsuit exists. But the hilarious thing, you retard, is that just because you file a lawsuit doesn't mean you won, right? It doesn't mean you won. And yet there's a bunch of people out there online that are acting as if she already won, which is ridiculous. It's like, do you guys understand the long process of a lawsuit? Just because you filed it doesn't mean you automatically win. But they're treating it like that, and they're acting like that, which makes me very sus because, again, if you look at the tweets, it's very obvious. It's very obvious that she does not have a case whatsoever. But again, you never know. Depending on the judge, depending on who looks at it, you never know. You never know. It might sneak past dismissal and might end up going to trial. Who knows? And the funny thing is, I am sure that she is probably really, really like hoping that it goes past. And the funny thing is, I think a lot of people on our side are hoping it goes too. A lot of people are hoping that the lawsuit goes to trial because they want it to go to discovery. They want it to go to all the beautiful things that usually are involved in a lawsuit. And they really want, like, everybody wants it to get to that point. But truthfully, we shouldn't be wanting that because obviously you don't want to have SmashJT get, through the ringer. You don't want to have him, get through the ringer. So again, ladies and gentlemen, just wanted to give you guys an update. I made a video on this today. If you didn't see it, go check it out, support it, like it, comment. But we're in the end game now. Now it's just up to the courts to decide whether or not this is a dismissal or whether or not they're going to move forward with the lawsuit. Either or, it's going to be a shitstorm. Whether it gets dismissed, it's going to be a shitstorm for Alyssa, or whether it doesn't get dismissed and it goes to trial, it's going to be a shitstorm for YouTube content creators. Everybody is going to go crazy over this lawsuit, one way or another. And that's basically it. That's all I got to say about this insane situation. All right, guys, let us catch up. Let us catch up on Super Chats, because I know Alyssa's in here right now counting every single one. Oh, we passed tier 1. Hey! We passed tier 1. That officially makes 300 tier 1 streams in a row. In a row, ladies and gentlemen. 300 tier 1s in a row. Clap again. That is insane, man. That is insane. Thank you so much for the crazy support. You guys are legends, man. You really are. Like I said yesterday. Oh, yesterday, I think we might have set a record. I'm waiting for not for us, not for the channel. We almost did, though. We almost did. We were like $100 away. But I was checking the Super Chat rankings. We're not on there yet. They don't have yesterday's stream on there yet. But I'll check. Thank you guys so much for your insane support. Okay. Let's catch up on Super Chats. We got Valzer Scaleskin gifting 1 Hypnotic membership. Thank you, Valzer. I appreciate you, legend. We got Zero Wits with a 2, liking the stream because Toasty told me to. Oh, nice. Toasty actually told you to like the stream. That's awesome. That's awesome. See, it's a good thing I go into Toasty's stream and I like the stream every time I'm in there. Blackguard with a $20 bank. Shout out to Blackguard with the 20. He says her own story is BS within BS. If everyone got pseudonyms, how would he be embarrassed enough to beg her for weeks to take it down? Never mind, he's an Olympic level athlete. She's a nobody to that guy. Yeah, I mean, again, this is the kind of woman that thinks giving her vagina to a man is somehow owning him. Like, in that way, you know what I mean? Like owning him as a chud. I do not get it. I do not get it. I will never get it. Never understand it. But that's just what it is, man. It's so retarded. Really quick, I want to go over the gifted game because I forgot to go over the gifted game earlier, and I want to give a shout out to Heavily Gesture. But we have a problem, Heavily Gesture. We have a problem, my guy. So here's the problem. Thank you, first off, for the insane gift. The fact that you gifted Like a Dragon Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii is incredible. It's incredible. I really appreciate you. The comment says, Vera is asking for child support for your 12 children. Also, did you choose a favorite devil fruit? It's been like 2 weeks. I haven't. I'm not going to lie. Signed, Vera's lawyer. So you're Vera Dark's lawyer. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. But the problem, Heavily Jester, is that Like a Dragon Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii was gifted to us yesterday. So I unfortunately already have the game. Sadly. So I don't want you to lose money. So I'm going to have to decline the gift. I apologize. I apologize. I already have the game. I'm sorry. I hate doing this, but I have to decline the gift. I'm sorry, but I do appreciate the sentiment. I do appreciate the sentiment, Heavenly Gesture. You are a legend, as always, and I thank you. But again, you got to check out, like, it should tell you that I own the game, which was weird. But again, I don't want you to lose money, so I'm declining it. But I appreciate you regardless, man. Thank you. Thank you so much. You're a legend. Peaches and Cream with a 10. Tier 1, let's go. Hell yeah. We are at Tier 1. Fuck yeah. Mr. Whisper. He did it again. He did it again. He did it again. Shout out to Mr. Whisper with another $50 mega banger. He says another 50 because fuck it, I'm drunk and I got the cash. Dude, do not drunk super chat. Listen, as long as you're good, fine, whatever. But like, I always tell people when they're drinking, do not super chat me. It's okay. But I appreciate it regardless. He says, I really have no clue what case Alyssa thinks she has. She literally admits to all of the things JT said about her. I can't even imagine who she'll blame when this case goes down in a blaze. Well, maybe. So part of me also thinks here, I have a little conspiracy. Part of me thinks that, number one, she loves being a victim, right? I think that's pretty fair to say and assume, right? Again, that's all my opinion, but I think that's pretty fair to say. She loves being a victim. She also has admitted that she's writing a book on Gamergate and Gamergate 2.0. So it's in my opinion that part of this is a book grift where she is trying to have real life experiences happen purposefully so she could write about it in her book and sell the victim narrative as a survivor of Gamergate 2.0. That's in my opinion. But that's where it seems like it's going. All of this stuff, everything she's been doing, everything she's been saying, and all the L's she's been taking is for her to run this victim train when she writes this book and to sell it on victim status, right? Because if you write a victim book and you're like, oh yeah, I was a survivor of Gamergate, that's how it seems to me. So if she loses this lawsuit purposefully, that's a great victim story. I went and challenged my accusers, but our flawed justice system in this terrible country has not allowed me to get my justice. You know what I'm saying? That is what I truly believe is happening. Not the only thing, but at least part of it. But thank you so much for the 50, my brother. I appreciate you. And again, you don't have to super chat me. Much love, though. Especially if you're drinking. But I'll never say no to money. I'm just saying. I'm trying to be nice. Toasty with a $4.99. That story sounds so made up. It does, by the way. Nobody wants to fuck Tom Petty with jail tattoos. Not even Hassan Piker. Fucking facts, man. That's so sad, but it's so true. Oh my God, that's amazing. Hypnotic and Rapture for a 2. Smash was defamed with stochastic terrorism by Alyssa Mercante. Probably. At this point, Mr. Spaghetti Coffee for $4.99. Look up Al Pacino. You're out of order. That'll be the Alyssa case. Find the 1-minute video. I'm going to have to look it up in a bit because I'm way behind time, brother, but I appreciate the recommendation. Oh my God, Rachel Zegler's in the fucking chat, bro. Rachel Zegler for $1.99. Damn, Alyssa, at least I know when to shut the fuck up. Do you really, though? Do you really, though? Because Rachel Zegler's been talking shit for a while. So do you really, though? I'm just saying, do you really? Sonichu for 99 cents, and that's it. Joey with a 10. Hey, Hypnotic. Did you see the video from Watch Mojo on what's wrong with the gaming industry? They went pretty hard on it. I did not. If it's a good one, though, we might react to it on Sunday. But I did not. No. Toasty with $4.99. Unfortunately, I had to file a lawsuit for actual harassment and attack that left me within facial scars. She's just wasting people's time and money. Oh, 100%. Well, so yeah, she is wasting people's money because SmashJT, obviously. But yeah, she's wasting time more than anything, all because she wants to be a victim, like an actual real victim. Well, she'll never be a real victim because nobody cares, bro. Secret Final Boss for a 3. Here's another 3 for 300 milestone. Thank you so much, Secret Final Boss. You are a legend. Eric Jenkins, $4.99. OnlyFans is still hiring. You know who you are. Smart. Sold me out for a 5. Drunk super chatting within my budget. Love you, Hypno. You speak for yourself, but you also speak for a lot of us. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Sold me out. Thank you. But if you're drunk, again, same thing I told Whisper. but I appreciate it regardless. Thank you. Adair Soto with a 2. Remember, they call SmashJT the Godfather. That's true. I forgot that they call him that. It's kind of crazy. Jason Alator with a 5. This whole situation with SmashJT has not blown up enough because Alyssa Mercante, to cause Alyssa Mercante any real damage. I agree with that. And again, she has to prove damages, but she doesn't prove any damages. She doesn't even claim any damages in her filing for her lawsuit, which is very interesting because that's part of what you're supposed to claim when you do a defamation lawsuit. Eric Jenkins for $1.99. She probably just a pawn in someone's chess game. Could be that too. The people who are anti-Gamergaters, they want to go after the chuds, which we already know 2 of her lawyers want to do that. Wouldn't be surprised. John with a 5. Black Jesus is real. Cynthia Revo is going to be Jesus Christ superstar. I know. We talked about it. And I did a video on it as well. Trust me. I know Black Jesus is real, but unfortunately, it's not the Black Jesus that we know and love. Sadly, it's the bald Black Jesus, the female bald Black Jesus. That's what we're getting. With the crazy nails and everything. That's what we're getting. Sucks, but it is what it is. Okay, we are fully caught up, ladies and gentlemen. That is an amazing... to do the Waifu Battle, the Battle of Champions. And keep in mind, for all you gays that leave during the Waifu Battle, I'm going to be doing a giveaway after the Waifu Battle. So you might want to stick around. I'm going to be giving away a video game. The last 2 times I did it, I didn't warn you because I wanted people who actually wanted to stay to get their chance at a video game and have less competition. But I figured I'll warn you this time. I figured I'd give you the warning and be like, hey, maybe don't be gay and stick around and enjoy the insane waifu battles that we've been having lately. They've been unbelievably ridiculous. Yesterday's waifu battle was within $20 to $30. It was insane. On that note, it's waifu battle time. All right, boys, the waifu battle is here. Mods, are we at tier 2, by the way? I don't think so. I think, are we? I have no idea. I think we're barely short of it. It's okay. Waifu battle is here, ladies and gentlemen. Now, if you guys are unaware, the champion that's been champion for almost a week now is none other than Mount Lady. Mount Lady. Now, she has an insanely long streak, ladies and gentlemen, and we are trying desperately to defeat this woman. But the chat is not letting us have it. The chat, we got very close yesterday. We got very, very close yesterday to defeating her, but we lost by like $30. So with that being said, let's go over the rules, which, by the way, there are new rules, so pay attention. Let's go over the rules, and then we're going to get into it. Rule number 1. All super chats during the waifu battle can and will count towards a particular waifu, but the only way that it's going to count is if you put the name of the waifu in the super chat first. Did you hear that? The change in the rule? You have to start your super chat with the name of the waifu first before you say anything else. Any jokes, anything, you got to start the super chat with the name of the waifu first. If you do not start the name of the super chat with the name of the waifu first, or you forget the name completely, then it will not count. It doesn't matter how big it is. If you super chat after the fact and you put the name of the waifu you forgot to put the first time first, and then I will make it count. Rule number 2. You can vote for any waifu, regardless of who's on the screen. It doesn't matter. You can vote for the champion, who is Mount Lady, or you can vote for the challenger, who you're about to find out. It doesn't matter who's on screen at the time. Last but not least, after the second waifu comes off screen, I'm going to do a 30-second countdown. After that 30-second countdown, no more super chats are going to count. It doesn't matter how big they are. The last super chat that shows up on my screen is going to be the one that counts. So please, for the love of God, if you are going to vote, vote early and vote hard, ladies and gentlemen. Do we understand the rule? We don't. I know we don't. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's always something. All right. Listen, today is Battle of Champions, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? Battle of Champions, which means a former champion is going to come back to try to get her belt. Now, here's the beautiful thing about this, right? So yesterday, we had a champion from Xenoblade that was within $30 of winning the belt, but lost to Mount Lady, who unfortunately was too OP. But the beautiful thing is that there was, in fact, a former Xenoblade champion that is going to come back today to try to get her belt and to take down Mount Lady. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the challenger that's going to go up against Mount Lady and to try to get revenge for yesterday is going to be none other than the one and the only Mithra from Xenoblade. Ladies and gentlemen, let's start the clock and let's see who is going to win. Is it going to be Mount Lady or is it going to be Mithra? The names are on the bottom. The names are on the bottom. Make your choice. Make your choice. We need to get revenge for Pyra. We need to get revenge for Pyra. We gotta see what we could do. I don't know. We'll see. We need revenge for Pyra. All right? Seriously. It's gotta be a thing. But we'll, because the Mount Lady Simps in the chat are not letting it happen. They won't let it happen. Joey with a 5. I just sent you the link via Twitter to the video. Oh, okay. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. You sent it in message, I assume, or you tagged me. I hope you sent it a message. Mr. Spanish Coffee for $4.99. Alyssa's so more full of it than Amber Heard, but at least Amber is bangable. Haha, snuck it in. You sure did. Valzer with a 5. I don't agree with everything all the time, but so far this channel aligns closer to how I see a lot of this BS. Oh, Valzer, I appreciate that, bro. Thank you so much. We got Valzer with a 20 saying Mount Lady playing NMS, so folks don't let me down. Let's fucking go, man. $20, but it's for Mount Lady. The fuck? Whiz with a 5. Mithra, here it is with the name first, which makes it hard to rhyme, and that is the worst. Toxic with a 5 saying Mithra got me Xenoblade Chronic bricked. I'd love to take a bath with her. Insane. Sold me out with a 2. I'll be on the... Doesn't count. Does not count. The name is not first. We're doing that for a reason. But he says, I'll be on the bottom of Mithra sitting on my face. Does not count. Do we have mods counting right now? Otherwise, I need to count myself. You know what? I'll do it anyway, just in case. I'll do it anyway, just in case. Let me, hold on. Give me a second. Mithra. Hold on. And, Mount Lady. Sonya, you counting? I didn't know because you're at work. Is Sonya counting? I know you've been here the whole time, but I know you got to work. You're in and out. So I'm just making sure you're here. There's nothing wrong with that. All right, Sonya's counting. Sonya's counting. Here we go. Jim Bob with a 20 saying Mithra. Shout out to Jim Bob, the legend. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. We got Grumpy Rat with a 25 saying Mithra. Oh, snap. We got Mithra voters here. Blackguard with a 20 saying Mount Lady is a hero of the Battle of Camino Ward, bravely putting herself in the line of fire from the villains trying to capture a young man. Dude, they're not gonna let it go. The Mount Lady fans are not gonna let this go without a fight. I hope you guys realize this. Joey with a 2 tagged you on it. It wouldn't let me message you. Oh, okay. All right, I'll check it out. Thank you, Joey. Eric Jenkins for 9.99 Mount Lady. Anime Mania with a 2 saying Mithra. Forgotten Vet with a 20 Mithra. I miss Pyra, but damn. Guys, I'm telling you, as much as I love that you're voting for Mithra and we're trying to take down Mount Lady, I hope you understand that they're not going to let it go without a fight. They're just not going to let her go without a fight. So here comes Mount Lady, all huge in the middle of the city. Let's start the clock and let's see who's going to win. Mount Lady or Mithra. Let's figure it out. Thank you, Forgotten Vet, for the 20, you legend. Gear Master with a 5, Mithra. Mount Lady is old news. Smart man. War Wizard for 199, Mount Lady. Don't know the rules, though. Heel turn. Insane. Toasty with 189 saying Toasty. Does not count. Shout out to Toasty. Bowser with a 20 saying Mount Lady. Just in a chance we need the backing. Oh, my God, dude. What is going on here? What is going on here, man? I don't get the obsession. Chaos 7. 99 Mithra has my vote. Let's go. Let's go. Fake Tie Dude with 100. Mount Lady essay. Band for today. One of my favorite modern new metal-ish bands. Fight the Fade. Very nice. Very nice. Eric Jenkins 189. Mount Lady can stew to the end. Ah, man. Gray the Merchant for a 2. Mithra for Bio Team 19. Mount Lady must go Timber. I agree. Mad Master Porky for a 5. Mithra. Am now poor, but it's worth it. Do not super chat me if you have no money, man. See, you are more important. You are more important. Much love for you for the 5. I greatly appreciate you. But please, just like the stream. If money's tight, I understand. I fully understand. Much love to you, man. Blackguard with a 20 says Mount Lady bravely faced the enemy forces of the Paranormal Liberation Front at the Gunga Village and slowed down the advance of Gigantomachia. I understand all of that. I remember that from the manga. However, I don't want her to be a champion for 2 weeks in a row, man. Hypnotic Rapture for a 2. Mithra and Mount Lady on top of me. And Sandwich Bottoms. That's a split. Toasty with another 199 saying Toasty does not count. Eric Jenkins for 999. Mount Lady hate is a goddamn tragic shame. Repent. It's not hate. People are just ready to move on. Sold me out for a 2 says my what? My what? Oh, Mithra. Mithra could sit on my face. I was reading that so wrong. Now his super chat counts and all his previous ones count as well, Sonia. Hypnotic semi-autistic grandson for a 5. Mount Lady. I just want the biggest ones to win. I'm a hungry child. Fair enough. Toasty with 189 says, what are the rules again? Does not count. Dead Star with a 1-month membership says Mithra does not count, but it counts to me for my heart. I appreciate you. Mr. Whispers says for a 20, fuck it, Mithra does not count. Mr. Whisper, I love you, man. I love you. I know you're drinking right now, but it's got to start with the name. Even if it's 2 words, it doesn't matter. It's got to start with the name. He says, fuck it, Mithra, waiting on an Uber. I don't need a game. Give it to second place. Does not count. You got to put the name first. If you super chat again, even if it's $2 and you say Mithra, it'll count. Just Mithra by itself. Grumpy Rat for a 20, Mithra. Fair enough. Fair enough. Grumpy Rat is fighting the good fight. Dragon with 100 says Mount Lady, let the hate flow. I agree. Sold me out for a 2. I had to edit my comment for Mithra like mad, bro. I know. I see that. Blackguard with a 20. Mount Lady started as a narcissist hero, but became an actual hero. She stands tall amongst her peers. Bro, he's trying to sell Mount Lady so bad. Angmar for 499. Mount Lady for this cozy stream. I hate you. Benjamin with a 2 saying Tosi doesn't count. Vis with a 2 saying Tosi doesn't count. I did not know she was in this too. She's not. Bowser with a 10 saying Mount Lady. Come on, folks. Mr. Whisper with a 2 says Mithra. Now all of them count. And Dev Cracker with a 2 says Tosi totally counts. She doesn't. Not right now. All right, guys. We now got to do the countdown. I have a feeling this might be a little bit wild. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's anybody's game. Go. All right, guys, the last super chat that is going to count is GDR for the 50 saying, Mount Lady, goddamn right, repent. Oh, man, Jesus Christ. This Mount Lady shit is insane. Mods, Sonia. I feel bad for Sonia right now. Sonia, count it up. Count it up. Feed the ducks. GDR for a 50 saying Mount Lady, goddamn right, repent. That counts. Sold me out for a 2 saying Tosi because she's lovable. It does not count. Forgotten Vet with a 50 banger saying Mithra. Yup, drinking, hitting the 50, waiting for the final battle. Appreciate you for you silent, usually silent protagonist. Much love to you, Forgotten Vet. Thank you for the 50. We got PD Panda with 199 saying Mithra. What a legend. And then Eric Jenkins for 499 saying Mount Lady. Appreciate you, you legend. And then unfortunately, Dead Star with the 20 saying Mithra. Did not count. Does not count. Blackguard with a $50 mega banger. This is like the second time it's happened to Blackguard. I feel so bad. Blackguard with a $50 mega banger says Mount Lady. Does not count. And then last but not least, we got Eric Jenkins with the $4.99 saying Mount Lady. So all mine counts since the beginning of the stream. No, it does not. Shout out to Eric Jenkins. This one also does not count. BioT Wolf. BioT Wolf, it's so hilarious, bro. BioT Wolf says he doesn't feel bad about Blackguard. Gee, I wonder why. I wonder why. I wonder why. Shit. At least you guys have a sense of humor about it. Some people will get all pissy about it. But you guys know I enforce the rules evenly here. I enforce the rules evenly. Bowser Scaleskin with a 2. Did this for 18 and doing it for Lady. What a fucking legend. Does not count. Keep feeding the ducks. Give Sonya some time. This was a little bit of a rough one. There was some remember Sonya, there was some people in there that got their super chats redeemed. Mr. Whisper was one of them. And Sold Me Out was another one. So all their super chats got redeemed during the waifu battle. So we'll see. This is going to be rough. Should I put the belt on Mithra just to be safe? I don't know who won this. I don't know who won this. At first, it was looking like Mount Lady, but then a bunch of Mithra ones came in at the last second. So I don't know who. I don't know. Sonya says she's almost done, boys. She's almost done, boys. I'm nervous. I'm nervous. These guys have been fighting so hard. So fucking hard for Mount Lady. It's crazy. Can Mithra do it? Can she do it? Can she get revenge for Pyra? I don't know. We're gonna find out. I'm nervous. I see plungers and ducks in the chat. That's all I see. Plungers and ducks. There's a lot of plungers and ducks, man. Who won? And now there's Destinies in the chat now. Now it's getting weird. Now it's getting weird. Who won? Quantum says he's nervous. I'm nervous too, man. Super nervous, bro. Super nervous. Shout out to Heavily Gesture again. Thank you so much for gifting that game. I'm so sorry, brother, that it was not, that it was already, you know, that it was already gifted, but I appreciate you. I don't want you to think I don't appreciate you. I just didn't want you to lose money. That's all. I didn't want you to lose money, man. Sonia's screaming. Eric Jenkins says, I object all Toasty should go to Mount Lady because she can smother me too. Sonia's freaking out right now. Look at this. Sonia's freaking out. Sonia's freaking out. Oh, man. Where are the numbers? Oh, we're at tier 2. What am I doing? I gotta put the ears on. I totally forgot. Jeez. I was so interested in the waifu battle. I totally forgot to put the ears on. I'm sorry, guys. Bro, it's got to be close. Sonia's blue balling us right now. Sonia is blue balling us right now. Oh, let me turn off the music. We got the numbers in. Oh my God, bro. Oh my God, bro. Wow, this is traumatic, bro. This is traumatic. You know why? Because you guys got to understand that all the super chats that are not USD super chats, we convert them to USD. So even though some numbers look bigger, when they're converted to USD, they start to be compiled. And that's why it ends up being so close. All right. In the waifu battle, Mount Lady with $212.98 against Mithra with $208.56. Oh my God, dude. This is why I say every super chat counts. Literally everything. $2 doesn't matter. The winner and still Waifu Battle champion is none other than Mount Lady. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God, dude. Let's do it one more time, man. One more time. This is so painful. This is legitimately painful. And I hope I'm not the only one coping right now, because this is like, this is 2 waifu battles in a row that have been insanely close. This one was $4. A $5 super chat from Mithra could have won the game. Fuck.
You are coping and seething. You just can't accept what you're seeing. Yes, you're coping and seething. The truth it is scalding, and now you are molding and coping so hard. Coping and seething.
All right, guys, that is it for the waifu battle. Mount Lady's going to go backstage where she will go up against a brand new waifu Sunday on Hypnocast, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. As you guys are aware, tomorrow is Saturday Night Hypnosis, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, since we're all coping and seething, let's make ourselves feel a little bit better. We're going to make ourselves feel a little bit better by giving away a video game on Steam. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to do the giveaway. It is time to do the giveaway. I need you guys to type in all caps the word gay with an E in the chat. And this is going to be for a free copy of, yet again, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. If you want a chance to win Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, type gay in the chat right now, both Rumble and YouTube. And you will get the opportunity to win Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 right now. I got another key that I could give away for you guys if you want a chance to win it on Steam. We've already given all the other former winners their games. They've gotten them all. They're happy. They're chilling. Sonia has been great in ensuring that they get their keys. So we are legit. When we say we're going to give away a game, we're going to give away a game. So I'm going to stop. I'm going to stop it in about 10 seconds. So get it in there quick. All caps. You got to do it exactly as it shows on screen. G-E-Y. G-E-Y in all caps. And keep in mind, it only works once. So spamming the chat is not going to do anything. G-E-Y. All right, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Draw. Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? Get the fuck out of here. Holy shit. Toasty with the mosty. Toasty with the mosty. She won Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. She won Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Shout out to Toasty with the mosty. Congratulations. Reach out to Sonia, and she will get you your Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 key. Congratulations. That is awesome. I'm putting your name down really quick on the key so I can keep track of it, because I don't want to lose track. I do not want to lose track. Congratulations, Toasty. You are the winner of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. You can officially tell all of Twitter that you're gay. Congratulations. Congratulations. All right, guys, that is going to be it. Let's catch up on some last super chats, and then we are done for the night. We got, I already said this one. Dragon with a 5. That $10 help. That $10 help Hypno. It did, I suppose. Yeah. Toxic with a 5. Mithra. There, I fixed it. Sigh. Nope. Too late. Louis Pasita with a 2. Mount Lady. It's symbolic for my Montaña Dorada Papa. I'm sure it is. Benjamin for a 2. I am coping and I am seething. Me and you both. Me and you both, man. I am like, I don't know what I'm going to do. I got to strategize tomorrow. I'm going to strategize tomorrow and try to figure out how are we going to defeat Mount Lady on Sunday. I really don't know what to do, man. Eric Jenkins with 189. See, Tosi did win. Plungers. Exactly. Okay. We are fully caught up, guys. Thank you so much for all your insane support. Shout out to everybody who liked the stream, commented, spammed the chat, and super chatted and gifted video games. I greatly appreciate it. And shout out to the Hypno Mods for doing what they do every single night. I appreciate you guys as well. Stay to the end of the stream and the end of the credits where we are going to secretly raid somebody. Smash is not streaming tonight, so we're going to find somebody to raid. So stay to the end, watch the credits, enjoy the final scenes, and I'll see you guys tomorrow on Saturday Night Hypnosis, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Don't miss it. Tomorrow's guest is Mama Oko, a VTuber. We're going to have Mama Oko. I don't know how to say her name, but they're going to be the guests tomorrow. So make sure to hang out with us 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I look forward to seeing all you guys there. Eric Jenkins, $4.99. What's the difference between a good joke and a bad joke? Timing. Mount Lady. I can't. He's making me cope. All right, guys. I'll see you on the next one. Go be bigots. Go be gooners. And just keep making them melt down, man. That's all I'm saying. Like, go on Twitter, make them melt down. They watch this stuff. They get mad. They cope and seethe. You already know how it goes, man. They get mad over everything. All right, I'm out. This is for JDX.
Well, I wrote this song for the Christian youth. I want to teach kids the Christian truth. If you want to reach those kids on the street, then you got to do a rap to a hip-hop beat. So I gave my sermon an urban kick. My rhymes are fly, my beats are sick. My crew is big and it keeps getting bigger. That's 'cause Jesus Christ is my nigga.
Get up, cocksuckers. It's all over. Listen, we had a rough couple of months. Fucking Katrina's cousin Maria. The other one, Puerto Rico, Houston, fucking Florida. Listen, it's been tough up to now. The earthquake in Mexico. The White House, whoever the fuck is going on. But it don't matter. They want to shoot. It's time for us to fucking shoot, cocksuckers. They want to get down and dirty. Don't forget who the fuck we are. You understand me? We're the baddest motherfuckers out there. You send a message to that fucking North Korean. He's gonna be sniffing my dick and sucking my asshole. That's the focus. We're going to North Korea in like a year. It's gonna be an island. It's gonna glow in the dark. You know why? Because we're Americans, cocksuckers. Who the fuck do you think you're dealing with? Stop with the gun control. They're selling more guns than ever the last 3 days. Stop with the fucking whining. Stop with the Russians on Facebook. I don't give a fuck. Worry about yourself. Keep your eyes open and get the fuck off Snapchat and fucking Twitter, cocksucker. Stay black.
I have relationships with women and sex with men. And I got news for you. That means you get.
Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids.
Her dog, or her cat, was named Vagina. Vagina.
Put a ticket in, make her gay. Fuck Indiana Jones, put a ticket in, make her Lady Jack. Fuck Baby J, put a ticket in, make her gay.
bring life. I bring life. I bring life. I bring life. I bring life.